Yeah, over the years, I've always thought about the reality. The car, it was a Thunderbird, and uh, on my way from work in Orange County, Tustin, when Aaliyah first died, on the radio, spiritually, it broke me down and cried. I'm saying it's because I heard Rick Ross from Miami say he cried. When Aaliyah died, he cried, and then an artist of his saying "Green light on the pussy," ain't no shooting in the air, playing fair. And then I thought the coincidences of being asked to pass banknotes in the yard is the location I was shot. I said no. Shamad was in probation for this shit and he's trying to get me caught up with the mother's death. Me, him, and Trey one night shot at. I told them there's a car coming down the street. I'm uncertain, but I think this is around the time, it's definitely before I died, 3 days in jail. Kevin Lewis and some guy named Shorty Mac, Adams, Johnny Hot Dog Stand or something area. I had a rental during the time, so I wasn't nowhere around them. So I had the red Thunderbird. I mean, a red Impala, because my Thunderbird was broken. So they gave me a rental. But at some point, we meet him, some kid named Shorty Mac at the time. He was like 18, 19. His father is some man who got life, Papa T, some famous pimp. Like he's one of those real pimps and stuff. So we got caught up. And it was alerts then, that the environment's not good. Don't play into it. And somehow I got seeped into being a kind-hearted person dealing with females. I wasn't beating and hitting and forcing. They approached me, from others doing them wrong, and so I'm like a security guard for most of them. It was basically a fad, nothing for us to do. We're on the streets, come to an agreement of hustle or whatever. Let them leave if they want to leave. I want to make the rest. However, what I'm saying, these things played out in patterns linked to someone that was in jail when I died. They were from Santana and a female scar on her face. She had relatives from Santana that introduced me to the prostitute world of me being her boyfriend, calling myself pimp, feeling dumb. I see what real pimps are, and I would never devote to being that. But I gave, well, Kevin Lewis and me and him was with Shorty Mac. And this is when they said they had hit a lick. Took some guns from a cop or something. And I told Soldier B, I'm going to take the gun. I took it and ran. I didn't point it at him. His sister hit him in the head with a stick. Uh, and because I knew he was trying to set old boy up like he was doing me. Kevin Lewis was just motive to always just do wrong, and I felt this for the industry. He kind of told on himself when he said he had a girlfriend from the neighborhood Crip, and I was living with him in Inglewood at the time. Like, oh, maybe these motherfuckers didn't hire you to set me up or something, Flossy P or something. But I gave him guns to Flossy P. There was a Desert Eagle I did not give to him. Low wanted that one. Sold it to him. Whitey from Park Village. I went to Romeo, kid I knew in high school, Warren G's cousin or something. Somehow, I guess him and Orlando communicated, and Orlando had that 357, Chrome 357. And I think maybe Thomas from Santana. I'm not sure, not if I saw him or but I was stopped. I was short stopped by these people. I told Marvin I want to take them all to Flossy P because the album was called No Guns, No Caskets. So I thought it was a setup between Soldier B and Flossy P. But then I went uncertain. But then it seemed real delict that supposedly had hit. Man said it was an officer's house. It was a black leather bag. Had these guns at Deborah's house before things occurred. One of them I had in the trunk, and I pulled up see about my son at the time. I thought was my son, and some energy made me pull a gun out and wave it and tell dude if you ever touch my son, because there was a gay man living in that home, I'm gonna do something to him. I just waved it, and just put it back. I didn't chase it, and that's what made me get rid of him because of that energy. I said, man, fuck this shit. So, long story short, things did fuck my head up, man. Because over the years I went to Juarez, I seen Whitey on a riverbed. It said kill Whitey. Hispanics tripping on white folks, and it's one named Whitey. So it was like patterns of some spiritual thought all was connected. But Kevin always had a motive. I took the bag to Flossy P. It was like a 38. There was some Colt 45s, 9s, and shit like that. I felt maybe he was linked to something, knowing I would be there. I would know. but I always get spiritual visions, and God be telling me how pissed off He is, the Creator, introducing us to ecstasy and putting a mouse in piranha tanks, prepping fear and shit. Talking about somebody ever took blood, studio equipment, blood brains on the studio or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, he called me a thief. In reality, I'm not a thief. I end up going to jail because Stutter made me steal some socks. And then I went to jail for stealing a fucking sandwich. And then I got woken up violently many times around Kevin Lewis and those agendas and lost my life. Uh, it was a situation. He done something wrong and broke into someone's house. Mexico called him my out there. He woke me up with my sleep violently with like a 22 or 25 pro handle pink purple scarf or something. But I told him no, 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 no. The whole way we walking there arguing and shit. Grab the gun. He walks, see a van in the store. Throw my hands up. They hop in the van and they park right on the street in the residential area. And then it was like in front of a house. They had parked in front of. I hit the fence. It's like Kevin Lewis fell on purpose or set me up. I wonder was the blanks in the gun and part of the games. Felt like I ran into one of these people out there in Colorado. May not have been him, but it was just dumb how you get caught up behind. Woken up violently, drained, nowhere to go, or always telling yourself, I don't want to do nothing stupid, and suddenly makes you do something stupid by yourself, or others is manipulating the same energy you're holding back from doing stupidity. Long story short, that bag of guns, I get a lot of spiritual views, and Flossy P, Harold Moretta, he had like some broken down ecstasy and shit, and he went like this, and he dropped his eyes like, and he said, I knew you was here to challenge me. The motive at the time, I was telling a lady named Deborah, someone set the bag of guns in the house, said, what I'm going to do with these guns. I didn't want to keep none of them. Orlando wanted them, and he got all excited. We don't need guns. I felt the energy. Maybe he was linked to whatever the fuck happened with Stutter or something. It's just odd. But yeah, he dropped his eyes and said, I knew you were here to challenge me. It was just in my heart and mind. You got an album, No Guns, No Caskets. I seen fucking movies and shit, strap movies and shit, government set shit up, Tupac songs, giving guns, spread back, kill each other. All these things were my spiritual subconscious. I didn't have no voice. Hey, you go to hell, give me these guns and shit. It was just spiritually do the correct things. Follows the cop, and I thought he did the correct thing. It made me wonder, was he involved in trying to shoot me with those guns? And it's a strong possibility. Spiritually giving me hints like kind of yeah, something like that, along with the Shemad situation and everything else, because it was on federal paperwork, robbing banks, and got caught up. So um, it's odd for a person that's not full blood of mine. It's through marriage. My mama just died. Why the fuck would you try to get me to rob banks? And I said no. I said pass banknotes. You already on probation for this shit. Everybody know the Raymond Crips and shit, man. So them motherfuckers is in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they was doing back in the day, passing banknotes, trying to get me to do this shit. Hell no. To this day, recently I went to the bank, paranoid and shit. Having just flashbacks upon things. Um, so yeah, I need to know. I need answers, man. Like, how is it that I felt I had a child, but I couldn't figure it out? Like, it just didn't make sense. I heard a little Chris song. I love women so much. I had a daughter, and a lot of females start approaching me, telling me they got daddy issues and shit like that, or the stepfather this and that, the whole shit. So it just hurt that I was in Pasadena for so long. I went to brain injuries, death, emotions, unnecessary stress, trauma, mockeries of songs growing up before I could meet people. I used to see phone tap video, Dr. Dre and Flossy P and Nas and them as a kid going to church on Sundays in Compton and end up meeting these people. And it wasn't like, hey, cool. It was just like, wow, zon feeling. And he got an album called Heaven, Hell, Unforgiven with Bone Thugs. They was known for promoting Crossroads, speaking good upon God and devil music, it seemed like, so Ouija board shit. So a song called Someone's Gonna Die Tonight, that shit scared me. And hearing people just, I don't know. A lot of motherfuckers make mockeries of my head, of my shit that's going on over my head. I was in jail when they said some process named London. And then it just hit my spiritual conscious after I had a conversation in Colorado. KO politely, respectfully saying, I don't want to communicate with you people. I think I paid for my songs. He said, oh, this false P rewrite my lyrics. Someone daughter is knowing my lyrics. He seen my daughter that I never knew catch a bus. KO was like, go to Magic Mountain one day with your child. All kind of shit. So basically, KO confirmed he knew my daughter, knew I had a daughter. The Greyhound, Harold Moret, Foster P, adult child, adult daughter with like some teenage girls. hoeing or whatever the fuck, acting like they hoeing from far away. A Magnum, I don't know who it was. Force energy trying to make me see what this is. Walk up and I saw, oh, that's you. Never mind. False speech, daughter. The female got out the car, pepper spray in hand, being very disrespectful. So I disrespected her like this. You got me fucked up. I walked over politely, asked, "Who are you?" And I said, "Oh, you such and such," because I didn't recognize no one in the car. I'm far away. I'm expecting these people to be the fucking Greyhound. So I approached from a distance and I said, oh, that's Flossy P's daughter. And a white girl that was passenger walked out violently, so I disrespected her and just left. And then there's more pulled energy to people around trying to make me communicate to a group of people with females and young, like they're going camping or hoes. Or people try to do all they can hurt my feelings, have their family around, cars, money, rub shit in my face. They're doing and shit. They're linked to spirits and subconscious, uh, making you do things you don't want to do, calling you out your name, thief, punk, fag, lying about my mental behavior like I'm off the drugs. And you catch looks and smirks on motherfuckers' faces when you're going through shit. Okay. Drunk, sober, high. I know my subconscious, man. Don't ever frame me for situations. Y'all some foul motherfuckers. End of the fucking day. Just like the person that said, anytime 9 is 9, do squats, sit ups in jail. Rick James, son. He was a beholder, pure of the book. Uh, Rick James had the book, I assume, or the other dude. They knew each other. Uh, this is a message for Islam. Y'all in trouble. Those who's playing into this game's fucking with me. Muhammad can't save y'all. Muhammad wouldn't favor y'all. Jesus, nobody would favor y'all. What the fuck y'all did? How the fuck you gonna be linked to mind fucking me in jail, not being 100? The death threat books and shit. Died for a reason, came back to life at 19. Hell falling out of 9 seconds. You gotta look at the creator first. It's the creator of all things. Some of these past people, just how it perceived, on my timing turning pages, I felt the energy. Hey, pages turn to the left, the right, the left. Something was bridging the communication with the creator. Not, hey, he think he's big-headed with power God has given you. It's a big difference. Along with the spiritual elements, it's playing fucking games. See, Judgment Day. Last seconds of motherfuckers. Give me for cussing. Hell is promised for a lot of you motherfuckers.